We are live.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome to the budget meeting for Elgin County Council. It's Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, 11:01 a.m. I call this meeting to order. First up is the approval of the agenda.
Be it resolved that the agenda for the October 24th, 2023 budget committee meeting be approved as presented.
In the mover and seconder. Councilor Sloan will move, Councilor Hens will second. All in favor? Carried. Minutes.
Be it resolved that the minutes of the budget committee meeting held on September 12th, 2023 be adopted.
Mover and seconder. Sloan. Deputy Warden Jones. All in favor? Carried. Thank you. Remind committee members of disclosure of pecuniary interest, the general nature thereof. Brings us down to section 6, reports and briefings. 6.1, Director of Financial Services, Treasurer for the 2024 budget survey results. Jennifer, it's up to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, to you the committee. At the September 13th, 2023 meeting of the budget committee, the 2024 budget survey was approved to be released for a period of public consultation. On the next slide, we'll show you the period from the 12th, the budget survey of Wyoming engaged Elgin from September 13th to October 13th. And then we had posters placed throughout a lot of the county facilities, including the libraries. Paid news advertisements were used by the forum to private survey. September 25th to October 9th. On Facebook, advertising free to go into the public survey. So we included in the CAO update. We'll be in September and October economic development partners. The Elgin County e-blast, Elgin Chamber e-blast, and Office of Research Chamber of Commerce e-blast, EDRC e-blast. We added to the main page of the Elgin County website, along with the Elgin County libraries. We're able to submit paper copies that were then transferred into public survey by staff. Weekly winners of our free hive were announced on Facebook to engage more people in the survey and general Facebook and also use our opportunity to get the budget survey out there so people know they actually try to fill it out. Here's a sample of our newspaper ad and the Facebook to we got a lot of interesting about how much things comes hard. That will we were trying to achieve that. Thanks for all those comments. Facebook advertising results. So we reached 17,737. The number of accounts that saw the ad once. 568 clicks on the links and possibly 50% to advertising. The audience demographic is there plus 65. On the budget survey itself, had 884 pages and 220 respondents actually filled out the survey. So the county government, the population is 51,000 people. So if we take that and we extrapolate down, approximately 1.7% of the population. So clicked on the link and 26% voted on the actual survey. And if we go to the next slide, that seems like a little bit of not very much of our population base, but it is very consistent with what we've seen in prior years. Survey submissions up for 1 month at 216, going to in 2023, 2 months we've had enough. So we had 3 years now before our response, we were approximately 2.5 now. And then 2024 we're back to 2 points. So it seems to be fairly consistent, but the cycle is really fun. So the first question that we asked our respondents was what municipality do we live in? Respondent sampling received was from Central Oregon, which showed a decrease in Central Oregon. While South Florida was out the prior year, and all other areas remain fairly consistent. So I thought this will provide some context as to what we did last year, what we saw last year, what might be able to give these context as to whether they're improving or not improving. Question 2, one of the things that we did do this year differently from last year was that we added the agricultural assessment base. So 7% of the respondents did identify that they were from within the agricultural category. Residential category then decreased by approximately 6%, and commercial 11%. So it's just a more where they have to problem. The third question was how important are transportation services, roads, bridges, and infrastructure maintenance to you? The increase we're seeing in the category is somewhat important to one of the most important services, with offsetting people to they're very important and not sure we need to know more. So seeing that that's become more of an issue, people want to be better though. The next question was out of investment in transportation services should be, so those are just based on currently doing. Responded fairly changed, and 5% felt that increase to the investment in roads and infrastructure will now require only a year. This was offset by decreases in the reviews, so we're not sure. So overall, that was question 5, if you did choose to increase investment in roads, respondents were asked to prefer how we do increase it. How would we like to see increase funding? So the same percentage of overall response for phase in increases and more through that financing, with a slight move of 1% toward the phase in so there wasn't a lot of change there. Most of the respondents felt that the increase over the was something that they could accept, as opposed to that financing. You know, most of us are thinking that the interest rates are high. Question 6, approximately 12% of the town's total budget supports government services, administration, council employees. Response were to be provided, but as to whether this is appropriate. So increases to the appropriate category was 7%, and the category too little 2%. With the shift from medium to more decreasing by 1%. So more people are informed and understand that it's a need for administration and operations. Seven. Alvin County Economic Development Authority to this year, we added some more information about economic development. Last year, we had a large category where people need to know more information, so by adding more information, the category of factories increased by 15%, very effective, increased by 4%. With the need to know more. That was one shift. Question 8, Alvin County's investment in economic development should be. Respondents supported maintaining investment in this area, increased by 16%, with the largest reduction coming from the not sure we need to know more. So that's sort of can use it to also. And how important is sustainable development services? Increases we're seeing here in the medium, not sure need to know more category of 2% and doesn't really matter of plus 3%. And these are offset with decreases in the impact. That should be my next step. So there was a little shift, but not more. We probably need to put some more information about under development services. So I think with that non-development example, is not financially we don't think what those do. Changes from the survey. This question we had these counties investment planning and development should be an increase of 4% on the team investment, and from a decrease for the not sure did increase 7%, offset 42%, it's not the entire response. So the majority of the respondents feel that should be. For question 10, how important are public health services? The category of somewhat important, plus 7 is very important, plus 1. Increase over the prior year, offset by decreases in category, one of the most important and not more public investments on the pandemic, how we got more people to involved. Question 12. How many counties investing in public health services should be? Responding candidates had 6% to this increased funding and 1% to category decreases were seen in decrease. I will not show you to. How important are emergency medical services? So this would be annualized envelope to you. An increase of 4% included in the category of one of the most important services, which was offset by decreases in how we were so increased variation. Question 14. Elgin County investing in emergency medical services should be in this category an increase of 2%. In maintaining services, probably not sure which one more. Question 15. How important are spend branch library and cultural services to? An increase of 11% in the value of the very important was identified and shift was after this increase from one level to not including the so shift whether it matter and important county investment in our branch library should be category maintain funding increased by 1%. Within most of that was mostly from decreased funding equals 2.7. So increased funding, so the majority of the gains. Question 17. How important are social services and affordable housing? With the proviso that funding is provided to the city of St. Thomas who delivers these services. The categories are one of the most important increased by 20% and somewhat important increased by 1%. As a result, a decrease of 2% in both categories very important to some just a shift, minor shift, but mostly being important to them. Allen County investment in social services and affordable housing. This time, most respondents felt paying a decrease on the both increased by 2%. But the guy with increase, I'm not sure if it will not decrease. I know it's small shift. With this in the policy. Question 19, how important are long-term care homes and senior services? The two categories of somewhat important and very important, both increased by 1%, offset by doesn't matter to me, which decreased by 2%. So a very substantial, but still very important service. Question 20. Allen County investment in long-term care home and senior services should be an increase in the category of home services to 6%, offset by decreases that we're seeing in the category of increased funding, decreased funding, and not and off. Question 21. Do you feel that you're receiving good value for your tax dollars? The category of inclusion increased over last year by 3%, and subsequently increasing neutral, strong disability, strong. Question 22, please indicate why you not the value forward. So we took the responses that were received and we extrapolated the answers into somewhat relevant categories as to what people are looking for. And so I have just prioritize the one by the number of comments. So review priority spending, 21 comments were received in our priority. Tax monies to be wasted on public health, community programs, economic development. Waste at the top of 2 million employees, giving money to service groups, the responses taken too long, related to permits, I absolutely area compared to others, or out of control spending. Appearance of redoing grows because they are non thing. Efficiency, big validation with partnerships with other useful partners and need for better planning with relevant comments. Multiple levels or reviews and approvals required for subdivision that should go on time. Too many plans and efficient. Need for more affordable housing. Long-term planning required to ensure there is farmers growth in the future. Focus on urban youth while restoring rural business. Improve rural infrastructure by having urban and municipal spending. Different rules between local and partners for the station. Set aside areas for industry and housing to ensure affordable housing. Start planning for the youth population. Reviewing priority services and comments. Too much waste in social service areas, including documents. Improve services to respond to the income community. Lack of road rehabilitation, those are careful with the not experiencing flooding. Two-tier municipalities doubling their cost of bureaucracy. What? Services are only available compared to good value, good comments, life is good, it's appropriate, fair return for what I pay. Some things are worth it, some things not. County roads are in good shape compared to other areas. Follow the rent. Question 23. Respondents were asked to determine what will be the biggest challenges facing public health. Increases to the category by quality constructed increase by 7%. Emergency medical services plus 3% and the remaining 5% of respondents indicating that they need more information this year over last year than they can do. Decreases in the category of senior services, support for business and other offset these increases. There was also an area other, which there was several comments related to we didn't have a category one for the Question 24. Solving other emerging challenges, pick your top 2 priorities that you can think about actually spending on that. Without solving emerging challenges and priority areas, increase by 50%. Transportation increase in the 2%, and public health increase by 1% in the priority. Offsetting decrease in the seen in library and cultural services, long-term care, other. Each moving 1-2% and emergency medical services, moving more at 5. They're also in another category. Acceptable ways to increase spending on the services include finding efficiencies with highest one increased by 2%, while not sure what was more than this. And question 26, fewer tax dollars should be spent on increases seen in travel, we're not sure, there's no more, 2%. Social services and affordable housing plus 3%, and transportation plus 1%. Emergency medical services plus 3%, offset by reliable cultural services. Again, this is another how Question 27, its tax increases are necessary to maintain or improve the low level of services provided by the county. What would be an acceptable yearly tax rate increase over the next 10 years? Increases were seen in the category of 2 to 4% and 0%, and 4 to 6. These were offset by increases in the category of 0%. Question 28. This was a free flow area where people will leave comments. There was a lot of comments related to taxes, eliminate any unnecessary government services to reduce tax burden and allow to have be more prudent in spending, the code restraints the farming efficiency, do not increase the value in rates, allow people to catch up. Taxes should not be the go-to answer when possibly have gone up at the least spend. Farmers can afford more property taxes. That will be my example. General comments, they're 9. Pay less for administrative and services. Ongoing public education. Keep it simple and effective. Change staff and budgets. Do you need a service of how you have to do job? Engineering. There was 5 comments. Make roads, school, and public spaces safe for kids. Our roads need to be sustainable. We are increasing housing, not adopt roads and paving sunset seems unnecessary when other roads just repair. Consider the climate forward. Economic development. Comment. Education and jobs, apprenticeships, jobs are important for the future. Reorient budget towards aggressive manufacturing efforts and major economic benefits are supposed to be available. hire a consultant to provide ideas on efficiency and economic development, invest in economic development, and internet advocacy was one of the ones that we heard about, comments were received related to rural internet and connectivity and cell tower for people who provide internet to improve work connectivity and cost. Development charges, some comments about with the most plumbing and spin-off industries. Now's the time to consider as an option in the road phase of the table for the nonprofits. Increased support, comments received related to increasing financial health support for healthcare items such as hospice, stay, MRI, and retirement hope based on the fact that we have maybe involved. So at this time, there's an involvement to the budget. One question will be included in the budget survey, from the budget survey for managers to answer during the budget presentations. And that would be how did your department take into consideration the 2024 budget survey process. Some comments about private respondents included comments related to remote partners. The publication of budget survey will give the opportunity for you'll have it. And communication will be that report, put that on the website if we change to actually complete and stuff like. We'd like to thank all the respondents for their participation in the survey share program for the response. If there's any comments, questions, we'll be happy to help you in this one.
Thank you for that presentation. I'll open up any questions. Please, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. I guess you see a little fluctuation there, back and forth, and all that, we just want to vote, or we want out, and change, so what is that? So whatever, now, we're all to. Some. You're over your cost and stuff.
Yeah, I'm agreed, absolutely. Yeah, Jen, please.
There were three Mr. 1 and 2, 3. There was a lot of comments related to our school partners. Mostly the comment section. So I'm hoping that they do, reflect in the actual results. So we will use it to inform our budget information, but I think overall reflection on opposition.
Well, I would agree with what you're saying. Yes, it's an indication of what the thought there. And I think the Russell department is taking a look at this. To bring forward an action plan to promise and plus. We need to already payment services or their efficiency group found. Yeah, appreciate finding them. And we'll have to go from there. Just like we do right here. Next steps then.
Hearing Mr. Gordon to the committee. So we had planned for the next meeting of the budget committee on the 14th. We're asking for the 15th push back to so we're hoping to use other options. So the 14th, we're still planning to bring forward the nutritional certification. Only with capital, so that we have opportunity to provide health to so that you have a full understanding of that thing.
I believe I'm the one that has to. See. So. Okay, take me out. See what I'm doing. Yes.
We, students who were, you could actually serve a favor and then you could actually be like. That's not the whole community with fire and stuff.
Do you call general? Set up that 9 o'clock start of the city, so.
Yes, it is.
It's like that may work just fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's the reason why. I think it was. Yeah,
Same one.
Yeah. She's a visitor.
There are, there's
Yes, Jennifer.
communities where there are a couple of fires. So it's not working out to be a good.
We'll find a way. Well, good, thank you, for bringing the, results of the questionnaire forward. So, just, putting the information on there for people to respond to. It's getting more challenging all the time, part of each day. And then I think the results suggested that there may be a little more understanding of the which is the kind of food you hear us use. Is there anything else from any member or we can? Yes, yes.
Question, see some of the comments will be back. But,
Meetings were into the committee, there were some comments that, the director made, so, and there were some comments that we. We did remark those based on, also,
I hope to spell my name right.
It's on page 7, so.
And so,
We've all been doing the same.
That's good. We're along there. Unless there's anything else we've bring forward today, I think the next meeting then is on the 14th. The budget meeting then.
We need,
We need to receive and files, yes. Please.
Be it resolved that the report titled 2024 Budget Survey Results dated October 18, 2023 from the Director of Financial Services Treasurer be received and filed as amended.
We have a mover seconder to that, Councilor Slow. And Deputy Warden Jones. All in favor? That's carried. Again, the next meeting will be on the 14th at 1 p.m. We bring us to the adjournment.
Be it resolved that we do now adjourn at 11:35 a.m. to meet again on November 13, 2023 at 1:00 p.m.
Okay, for a second, please. Councilor Slow. And Councilor Hens, all in favor? That's carried. We are adjourned.